Oy, just Ginoo, mukhang usap ka na usap diyan, naka-mic ka. Buksan mo muna yung mic
Ay,
mo.
naka-on na. Ay, naka-on na na. Naka-on.
O yan, ako na, okay na. Narinig na kita. Teka lang, wait lang. Magkakasama ba kayo sa isang bahay?
Opo.
Oh, sige. Sige, you may now ano, yung iba pa kung open cam kayo. Maglayo-layo kayo kung kayo'y ano, parang hindi nagfi-feedback kung kayo magkakasama.
A pleasant winter. Our presentation is all about negative experiences of online shoppers at Jeralyn National High School year 2021 to 2022. We chose this topic because it is relevant to our current situation, where most of us are more likely to stay home because of the sudden pandemic. Most citizens think that online shopping is more convenient and can help us to avoid getting infected by the viruses. Here's Jasmine Claire Brionas representing the background of the study.
I'm Jasmine Claire Ibayana, presenting the background of the study. Background of the study. Shopping online is more convenient than heading out to the store, especially when the traffic doesn't want to cooperate. While it may be easier in a lot of ways, it's not immune to scam or bogus sellers. Based on several studies, the major reason for buying online seems to avoid flexibility of opening hours. The major reason for buying online seems to include convenience, flexibility of opening hours, and saving money. Since buying online because they can get detailed product information, delivery, convenience product, quality, and lower prices. Dormos E at L2011. The path of purchase is a traditional shopping concept that has evolved significantly over the past decade due to the internet digital innovation and the succeeding of online shopping. Although the digital revolution hasn't altered the fact of consumer still experience the same stages of awareness, consideration, conversion, and evaluation. The journey itself has changed. Instead of a path to purchase that is traditional, linear, it has become more of cycle of even a web. Benedict et al. 2001 studies reveals that perception towards online shopping and intention to shop online are not affected by ease of use, usefulness, and enjoyment, but also by exogenous factors like customer traits, situational factors, and product characteristic reviews online shopping experiences. And that trust in online shopping. Online shopping gives you benefits of comparing some product to the other competitors at the same time, which you can do it a department store. So you can not only compare the quality to match the history and deep terminologies, the Republic Act 8792 or Electronic Commerce Act of 2000 defines e-commerce as the process of buying, selling goods and service electron- electronically by consumers and from company to company through computerized business transactions. You can order anything from the whole world. We'll deliver it all your home. Then you have a chance to find our desired product whether your shop have auction online website. Despite the advantages of e-commerce, such as low cost entry into new market or risk, which are not apparent in a traditional retail environment. Some of these challenges are similar to those presented in other forms of distance selling. For example, uncertainty about the location and identify of sellers, an inability to inspect good prior to purchase, and uncertain about delivery. Other risks are new or exaggerated in the online environment. For example, whereas it's possible to pay for a email with order personal or bank check or cash on delivery. With online sales, good need to be paid for advice usually by releasing credit card and other personal information. Emotional impact. Anything that elicits an emotional response within customers will automatically form a connection with them. After a stressful or bad day, people want to be able to distress and have something that help them brightening their day. When a product is able to provide that emotional release, it is likely to go viral. Practice value, a product that is truly useful and helps solve a problem, consumer or help them be more productive is more likely to be recommended by them. Practical value can beat the aesthetic or face value of some product and can help a product reach the viral stage. Oftentimes, competing brands within the same industry build on the basic particular values of a product and add the aesthetics to boost sales and give customers exactly what they want. This helps to build the viral status of trending product. Social currency. When a product helps establish a customer's image as a someone who is with the times and ahead of social curve, it establishes itself as a must have item. This attribute helps the variety of a trending product immensely fads. This product burn bright and fast. They start trending very quickly. They stop trending very sadly. Fads last up to 1 or 2 years maximum. Trends this product are more of a slow burn to start and stick around for a little while. But ultimately, they do not last test of time. Trends last 5 years, stop growing market. These trends start from nothing and grow into a stable market that lasts test of time. Our statement of the problem. This study aims to determine the negative experience of online shopper at San Roque National High School school year 2021-2022. Specifically, it intends to answer the following questions: age, gender, and number of years enforcing online shopping. Number two, what are the common merchandise that the respondent purchase online? Appliances, accessories, gadget, clothing, apparel, and cosmetic product. Number three, what are the negative experience that they have experienced in online purchasing in their terms of real amount of product, poor delivery service, poor product image, lack of store information, and poor communication. Number four, what are the different prevention that the respondents took to avoid reoccurrence or their negative experiences? Do you read terms and conditions? Do you see credit, debit, or purchase online? Do you take a reference number and confirmation emails to your proof of purchase? Do you shop publicly? And do you create strong password to your account? What characteristic do buyers look for when purchasing a product? In terms of high resolution photo and video, in terms of special offers, in terms of respondents website, in terms of general use review, and is website use. Here's Jeralyn Balmes to present presentation analysis and interpretation of data.
The researchers, I, I am Geraldine Balmes presenting the presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data. The first one is profile of the respondents. The researchers tabulated the profile of the respondents in terms of age, gender, number of years buying online, which refers to the question of our statement of problem number 1. Age. The researchers it refers the amount of time during which a person has lived. In this study, refers the age of respondents. Table 1 presents the profile of the respondents in terms of age. 13 to 15 years old got a frequency of 29 and the percentage of 29%. 16 to 18 years old got a frequency of 64 and the percentage of 64%. 19 and above got a frequency of 7 and a percentage of 7%. A total of frequency of 100%. This result can imply that ages 16 to 18 were mostly teenagers who frequently buy online. With the existence of internet technology, the nature of online shopping has been taking shape and turned dramatically in the midst of 1980s, where millennial was born. The, se- the second table refers to the gender. Gender refers to the behavioral, cultural, or psychological traits typically associated with one sex. Table 2 gender respondents. Male got a frequency of 35 and a percentage of 35%, while female got a frequency of 65 and a percentage of 65%, a total of 100%. This means that most of the buyers online shopping are female. Women were increasingly more reliant on the internet to make purchases, while men still prefer bricks and mortar, according to a new survey from First Insight. Greg Petro told that female shoppers don't necessarily feel the need to go to stores unlike men. And the last that answers our statement of the problem number 1 is number of years in buying online. It refers to an online shopper have been online. Table 3 presents the profile of respondents in terms of number of years in buying online. 1 year of buying online got a frequency score of 71 and the percentage of 71 which has the highest percentage, while 2 to 3 years of buying online got a frequency score of 23 and the percentage of 23%. And lastly, 4 to 5 years of buying online got a frequency score of 6. The total frequency of 100%. Based on the result, most of the respondents are purchasing online within 1 year, with a percentage of 71% because most of the respondents ages 16 to 18 were most teenagers and has been experienced online buying but not that too long. The number of online buyers purchasing 4 to 5 years based on the result was only 6% because online shopping before was not popular to other customers. Our fourth table, our fifth table answers the question number 2 in our statement of the problem. First, appliances. A machine that is powered by electricity and that is used in people's houses to perform a particular job. The appliances are TV, washing machine, refrigerator, aircon, oven, toaster, and others. TV got a frequency of 47 and a percentage of 47%. Washing machine got a frequency of 13 and a percentage of 13%. Refrigerator got a frequency of 9 and a percentage of 9%. Aircon got a frequency of 13 and a percentage of 13%. Oven toaster got a frequency of 10 and a percentage of 10%. And others got a frequency of 8 and percentage of 8%. A total of 100%. Table show the common merchandise in purchasing online in terms of appliances. Television got a frequency score of 47, has the highest percentage. TV is most useful at home and consume a lot of time. The second one is accessories. An object or device not essential in itself but adding to the beauty, convenience, or effectiveness. In this study, it refers to the common merchandise in purchasing online in terms of accessories. Table 5 shows the accessories purchased online. The accessories are necklace, bracelet, ring, watch, anklet, and others. Necklace got a frequency of 18 and a percentage of 18%. Bracelet got a frequency of 20 and a percentage of 20%. Ring got a frequency of 13 and a percentage of 30%. Watch got a frequency of 47 and a percentage of 47%. Anklet got a frequency of 0 and a 0%. While I and the others got a frequency of 2 and a percentage of 2%. This means that most common merchandise in terms of accessories is watch, with a percentage of 47%, because most of the respondents are ages 16 to 18, where mostly teenagers can buy an affordable watch. The third one is gadgets, an often small, mechanical, or electronic device with a particular use. In this study, it refers to the common merchandise in purchasing online in terms of gadgets. Table 6 shows the gadgets purchased online. The gadgets are cell phone, laptop, camera, MP3, and others. Cell phone got a frequency of 49 and a percentage of 49%. Laptop got a frequency of 24 and a percentage of 24%. Camera got a frequency of 8 and a percentage of 8%. MP3 got a frequency of 13 and a percentage of 13%. Others got a frequency of 6 and a percentage of 6%. These indicate that most of our respondents ages 16 to 18 were mostly teenagers, and cell phone is the most popular gadget with a percentage of 49% out of 100 respondents. Cell phone have an application used in taking picture or camera, where the camera with a percentage of 8%. Most of the teenagers use cell phone instead of camera to take picture. The fourth one is clothing apparel. The things that people wear to cover their bodies. In this study, it refers to the common merchandise using online in terms of clothing apparel. The table 7 shows the clothing apparel purchased online. The clothing apparel are t-shirt, polo shirt, long sleeve, jeans, dress, others. T-shirt got a frequency of 42 and a percentage of 42%. Polo shirt got a frequency of 3 and a percentage of 3%. Long sleeve got a frequency of 12 and a percentage of 12%. Jeans got a frequency of 13 and a percentage of 13%. Dress got a frequency of 28 and a percentage of 28%. Others got a frequency of 2 and a percentage of 2%. A total of 100%. T-shirt were the types of clothing apparel that usually purchased by the online shoppers ages 16 to 18 and mostly female with a leading number of 42%. The reason why others choose to shop online because some customer does not allowed to wear the clothes for wear buying at stores. The last one are cosmetic products. A product used to improve a person's appearance. In this study, it refers to the common merchandise in purchasing online in terms of cosmetic product. Table 8 shows the cosmetic product purchased online. The cosmetic products are lipstick, foundation, mascara,
Ron!
makeup, perfume, and others. Lipstick got a frequency score of 25 and a percentage of 25%. Foundation got a frequency of 9 and a percentage of 9%. Mascara got a frequency of 8 and a percentage of 8%. Makeup got a frequency of 10 and a percentage of 10%. Perfume got a frequency of 46 and a percentage of 46%. Others got a frequency of 2 and a percentage of 2%. The total of 100%. As a result, most of the respondents choose perform with a percentage of 46% because most of teenagers, male or female, use perfume as their personal hygiene. The rest of cosmetics products used by females, not male. Table 9 shows weighted mean and verbal interpretation on negative experiences in online shopping. Table 9 above classified the negative experience in online shopping. The weighted mean of real amount of product is 4. Poor order delivery service is 3.76. Poor product image is 3.68. Lack of store information is 3.45. Poor communications is 3.42. And the average weighted mean is 3.66. As can be seen in the table above, majority of 5 negative experiences in online shopping, real amount of product, was considered to choose the most negative experience in online shopping, with a weighted mean of 4 and verbal interpretation of agree. Opined that building customers' trust is essential for interpreted supplier in acquiring customers' loyalty, increasing their satisfaction, encouraging customers to move their spending from traditional to e-market. The overall average of the response got 3.66, which means the majority were agree. The table 10 shows calculated the weighted mean and interpretation of different preventions to avoid negative experiences in purchasing online. As can be seen in Table 10, majority of 5 different preventions to avoid negative experiences in purchasing online. Do you create strong password for your account? Was the consider to choose the most prevention to avoid negative experience in purchasing online with a weighted mean of 4.21 and verbal interpretation of strongly agree. The overall responses got 3.80, which means the majority is agree. Table 10 11 shows the calculated weight mean interpretation of the characteristic that buyers look for when they purchasing a product. As can be seen in the table above, a majority of 5 characteristics that buyers look for when they purchasing a product in terms of general user reviews was considered to choose the most characteristics that buyers look for when they purchasing a product with a weighted mean of 4.36 and a verbal interpretation of strongly agree. The overall responses got 3.84, which means the majority is agree. Here's Princess Jasmine Ginoo to present the summary, conclusion, and recommendation.
I'm Princess Jasmine Ginao representing the summary, conclusion, and recommendation. After analyzing and gathering the data, we conclude that teenagers aged 16 to 20 are most likely to buy online, and most of them are female. Most of the respondents are purchasing online within 1 year because most of them ages 16 to 18. We're mostly teenagers and has been experienced online buying but not that too long. Most of the respondents
May I
choose
see your
teen
conclusion? Hindi
because
naka-show sa PowerPoint. Paki. Paki lang. Yung conclusion nyo, nasa ba ang conclusion dyan? Magkaiba ang summary findings sa conclusion. Iba rin yun sa recommendation. Findings yata yung nakapresent ngayon.
findings na nakapresent ngayon.
Pakidala sa conclusion. Conclusion nyo.
Okay na po.
Okay.
Po, sir.
Wait lang ilan ang inyong statement of the problem?
5 po.
5. So, dapat ang conclusion nyo, 5 rin lang. Ang inyong conclusion number 1 ay base dapat sa statement of the problem number 1. Ang inyong conclusion number 2 ay nakabase dapat sa findings ng SOP number 2. Ang inyong conclusion number 3 ay dapat nakabase ang conclusion number 3 ay dapat nakabase sa SOP number 3. Ganun po yan. If you have 5 SOP or 5 statement of the problem, you should have also 5 conclusion. Naintindihan po ba? Yan. So, sige. Ano yung statement of the problem number 1 nyo?
What is the profile of respondents in terms of gender and number of years in purchasing?
Yun.
Po.
At huwag kayong maglalagay ng findings sa conclusion. Huwag na kayong maglalagay ng number sa conclusion. Kasi pag sinabing naglagay kayo ng number dyan, sa findings yun. Ano? Ang conclusion should be what have you learned from the data. Kaya sa inyo manggagaling yun. No? In one sentence lang pati. So, conclusion number 1 should be based on the profile of the respondents. Next, what's your SOP number 2?
What are the common merchandise that the respondents?
Oh. So, ano yung mga common? Ilagay nyo. Ano yung mga common merchandise? Pero hindi nyo isa-isahin yun. I-common, i-generalize nyo lang kung ano yung madalas. Okay, that will be your conclusion number 2. Conclusion, what is your SOP number 3? SOP number 3. Problem 3.
What are the negative experiences that they have experienced in online purchasing in
So, yun. Conclusion number 3 is all about the negative experience. Nakuha niyo po ba? Nakukuha niyo yung paggawa ng conclusion?
Opo.
Yes, sir.
Magkakapatid yan. Ngayon, punta tayo kay recommendation. Kapatid naman ni conclusion yan. So, recommendation number 1 should be based on conclusion number 1. Okay po?
Opo, sir.
Recommendation number 2 should be based on conclusion number 2. Nakukuha niyo ba yung connection?
Opo, sir.
Yes.
Ayun. So, plus 1 lang. Kung 5 ang SOP nyo, 5 ang conclusion, recommendation should be plus 1. So, bali 6. So, yung pang-anim ay recommendation para ituloy yung study nyo. Recommendation to continue your study for the other researchers using other variables. Right? Naintindihan po kung bakit naging 6, naging plus 1. Okay. Now, what is the output of your study? Output. Ano ang product ng study nyo? May nilagay ba kayo? Based from the findings. Anong output ng study nyo? Pagka isinamarize nyo yung data nyo, ano yung output ng study nyo na pwedeng makatulong nakabase pa rin yun sa resulta ng study nyo. Basa, ang liit. Output, the positive and negative. Hindi output ang positive and negative experience. Hindi output yan. Ang output, halimbawa, experimental ng research nyo, naka-invento kayo ng TV, yun yung output. Naka-invento kayo gumawa kayo ng libro, output yung libro. So in your case, descriptive ang research nyo is all about shopping, online shopper, negative experience. So, based from the findings, ano yung recommendation nyo? Ano yung nakita nyong pangit? From that, gagawa kayo ngayon ng output. Ano ngayon yung pwede nyong output? So, sample output or, yun nga, as I've mentioned, books, pwedeng policy formulation, pwedeng action plan, pwedeng module, pwedeng advocacy video, pwedeng pamphlet, pwedeng leaflet, campaign, ganon, information leaflet campaign, mga ganon, ang output, advocacy video, about shopping, ganyan. Pag sinabing output, yun kasi yung pinakang benefits na makukuha from your study. Okay po?
Opo, sir.
So, anong output ng study nyo? Tatanungin ko kayo.
Ano po? Video presentation po to avoid negative,
Ayan. So, yun yung gagawin nyo. I-work out nyo yan. Gagawa kayo nun. And that will be the output of your study. Okay po, nagkakaunawaan po ba tayo?
Opo, sir.
Kasama yun, ipapasa nyo sa akin. Madali lang naman yun. Pero hindi, that will be your own creation. No? Hindi kayo pwedeng mangopya kasi mapaplagiarize kayo. Yun lang ang paalala ko. And sa pagdi-discuss, another reminders ko sa inyo, paki-take note. Sa pagdi-discuss ng mga table nyo, I always follow the 4-paragraph format. I think nakasunod nyo naman dun sa una, pero sa bandang huli ay nawala na. Pakibalik nga dun sa discussion nyo ng table. May lang akong ano dyan. Ibalik nyo sa table number 1. Okay. Isa next. Paki-next.
Ito po.
May mga definition na nakalagay. Gender, refers to. Huwag niyong ilagay dyan. May part tayo na definition of terms. Doon nyo ilagay yan. Yung mga definition, tanggalin nyo sa bawat table. Okay po?
Opo, sir.
I-next table nyo. Next table. Baka hindi pa nakukuha. Yung number of years in buying online. Doon nyo ilagay yan sa definition of terms na part. Huwag dyan. So, ang nilalagay dyan, before the table, this table number 3 presents, yung title, the number of years of the respondents on buying online. So, table 3 presents, kaya table 4 shows. Yun yung nauunang sentence. Okay? And then, sa pagdi-discuss ng table, always follow the 4-paragraph format. So, discuss yung content, first paragraph, content, then, meaning of the content, anong ibig sabihin ng content, second paragraph. Third paragraph ay yung implication, ano ang epekto. What can be the effect, what can be the benefits, yun. What can be the disadvantage kung nagkaganon, yung meaning ng data. So, yun yung implication. And then, fourth paragraph, maglagay kayo ng parallel study o kaya contradicting study. Ibig sabihin ng parallel study, hanap kayo sa RRL nyo ng study na sumusuporta dun sa result. Kaparehas, kahawig, o kaya naman pwedeng contradicting. So, always follow the 4-paragraph format. Nakakaintindihan po? Okay po ba?
Opo, sir.
Okay, so, yon. Pakibalik nga sa statement of the problem nyo. Tingnan ko lang kung okay yun. Okay na yun.
Ito po, sir.
Okay. Sige. So, may question pa po ba kayo? Any question bago ko kayo pag-libin? Ano pang maitutulong ko para maayos yung research nyo? Any question? Pagdating sa output nyo, kahit ang maximum ng 5 minutes, ayos na yun. Hindi nyo kailangan pahabain, gumawa kayo ng 1 oras, 2 oras na, tutulugan kayo ng manunod nun. Wala na kayong tanong?
Okay na po, sir.
Sige, okay. So, you can watch the replay dito ng inyong presentation. I will just send the link later kasi ipaprocess pa yun ng Google. Ano? Okay,
Opo, sir.
so sige, pwede na kayo mag-leave.
Thank you
Thank you,
po.
Ben. Okay, thank you. Thanks sa inyo. Thank you.
Thank you po,
Sana'y
sir.
nakatulong. Nakatulong sa amin to.